finished. We finished the driveway finally. But there's a bird in the garage. I have all the doors open and it just it keeps hitting. I don't know what to do. Go over it, man. Come on. Come on. Or go under it. Don't keep flying into it. Oh, look how cute. Oh, come on, birdie. Come on, birdie. You can make it. Yay!
Michigan. You know me. It's Big Bird. Cory asked me to show up and squawk the introduction to this month's episode all about birds. I was nervous at first, but he said, 2K, do it. But bird puns fly right over my head since I don't know much bird vernacular. Anyways, don't lay an egg. Here comes some bird-tastic content.
We were just looking out the window and Kim noticed a blue jay and then once a cardinal and then some of those little bitty ones that I really like. It's a lot of birds next door, but they come here to feed and then they go back over there. Have you been out watching birds?
Always.
Huh?
Always. I always watch for birds.
Do you keep track of them when you write them down when you see them?
I don't have a notebook or anything.
It seems like bird watchers really keep track. You watched that before? I've got several bird books, but I think I've given some to Lena. Well, I didn't have some, like multiple, but probably 3. One big one that Nancy had. You saw that one, right?
What's the biggest bird you've ever seen?
Well,
have you seen any big birds?
Probably hawks around your house in Midland that time. The crow that she liked, she called him a Kroger. He'd land on her shoulder when she was walking to the mailbox and ride that way to the mailbox and back. How did she get the crow?
Yeah.
She was called a caretaker.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And so she did get the wild animals and like she had baby mice and baby squirrels and she took a seagull to work in Saginaw Consumers and they wrote about it in the Swope in the paper that they put out. About noises coming from under Kayla Parkrant's desk, Kayla Hearns' desk at that time. She brought a seagull here one day. It had a broken leg or something. And when Mike saw it, he nearly had a fit. He doesn't like seagulls. Kim, can you believe there's no bird on that feeder? And then they're gone from Venus too.
They're birdless.
Just before you got here, there were probably 50 birds around here.
It's like a flock.
I'll kick off my life.
Birds. Hey, birds.
Damn birds, get out the road.
They said it would never happen. They said it would never happen, but believe me, you know, I didn't even really think it would happen, but look, here we are. Here we are about 4, 5, 6 years later, something like that. And they asked me, they walked in and they said, Donald, we need you to talk about birds. I said, okay, I come in, well, I'd love to talk about birds. Just love birds. Such a tremendous, beautiful little animal. And the great thing about them is there's so many little varieties. Big ones, small ones, blue ones, red ones, green ones, orange ones, brown ones. Whichever you like, there's birds. Birds for all kinds of people. And just like this great country, America, birds. But more than anything, there's just one bird I'd like to talk about. Yes. And that's the bald eagle. So we have the bald eagle, the great symbol of freedom. Great symbol of freedom. It flies soaring over the clouds. Tiny little clouds with the little droplets on them. Such fantastic little clouds. Soar in those clouds. Little birds. Birds in the clouds. Now they also say about birds, you can't soar with the eagles if you're hooting with the owls. Something my great dad always told me. He always told me you can't soar with the eagles if you're hooting with the owls. But anyways, I'd like to just wrap it up and say thank you for this opportunity for me to share my tremendous opinion, great wonderful opinion of mine on birds. So with that, I'm going to take my little hands with tiny little fingers and go caress me, a nice little bird.
Another day of cold leads and clammed up witnesses. And another day no closer to finding the murderer of Jessica Walensky. The smell of stale cigarette smoke stunk the place up to high hell, but then again it always did. I needed a whiskey and I needed it bad, but I knew that any moment what was that?
A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thought. So, he loses touch with reality.
Sometimes being imaginative costs you, and the question is how many of us are willing to bear the cost of being different, being imaginative, asking tougher questions. And I think we all have some reluctance to do that.